Hi teachers, wanted to give you a quick update on T-Tess. We're required each year to make sure we do a T-Tess update with you. So I'll start off with, it's okay to be where you are, but it's not okay to stay there. The primary purpose of this appraisal system is to help better understand what's working and what's not working and what we can do to help improve to move forward. So just a reminder that the T-Tess appraisal system is not a gotcha. It is an instrument that we use between administrator and teacher to help support you and help grow you. So it's essentially a growth tool. So what is T-Tess? T-Tess is our teacher appraisal system. Ultimately, the T-Tess system is about collaboration, reflection, and professional growth. The student-centered lesson design and learning environment is critical. There is a T Test Rubric for you to reference, and if you'd like a printout of that rubric, please see myself or Shanda. We'll be happy to give that to you. You will meet and collaborate with your supervisor. Shanda or I will set up a meeting with you to set your goals for a pre-conference. We'll make sure that you set the day and time that we come and observe your classroom, and then we'll collaborate on a post-conference time as well. This is a growth model, and its structured activities will help you grow more as a teacher. Remember, proficient is the norm. Proficient is professional. And you'll know exactly when we're coming to observe you. Observations will consist of a pre-conference, an observation, and a post-conference. There's a high emphasis on goal setting and attainment. The observation piece will focus on domains 1, 2, 3, and domain 4 is during your summative evaluation at the end of the year. Domain 4 is more about professional development and things like that. So there are 3 components to T-Tess, and this graphic right here tells you about those components. And so I'll start right here with goal setting. So goal setting and professional development is part of the process. And then we have our student growth piece, which is the student learning objectives, which we refer to as SLOW. So you have to write a SLOW goal each year. Jamie or Ted, they are going to come on October 1st and sit and meet with each teacher individually to help you set your SLOW goal. We did that last year and that seemed to go really well. So we'll do SLOW goals in October. And then we have this observation piece, which consists of a pre-conference, the observation, and then a post-conference. And so the T-Test sequence is we have our orientation piece, which we're doing right now. And then we have our goal setting. Then you have your pre-conference, your observation, post-conference, and end of the year conference, which we often refer to as your summative. So the T-Test rubric, there are 4 domains. Within those domains, there are several dimensions and descriptors within the dimensions. And then remember, we have our performance levels, the highest being distinguished, and then we have accomplished, proficient, which is still very good. Then we have developing and needs improvement. The 4 domains within the T-Test rubric, the first domain centers around planning. Domain 2 centers around instruction. Domain 3 is about the learning environment. And domain 4 is about professional practices and responsibilities, which remember, domain 4 will be done during your summative. When we do your actual observation this year, we'll focus on the planning, instruction, and learning environment. So here is a snippet of what the T-Test rubric looks like. So this is from the instruction domain 2. This is dimension 2.4. And so dimension 2.4 really centers around differentiation. And as you can see with this differentiation piece, this gives the different descriptors on what proficient looks like, accomplished, distinguished, as well as developing and needs improvement. Remember, with T-Tess, the goal is to create a learner-centered classroom. We're trying to move away from teacher-centered, which is that direct teach, where the teacher is the main leader in the classroom, and where it's more of a learner-centered classroom. That is always our goal. And so we always start with writing SMART goals. That is your T-Test goals. Here at Van Alstyne Middle School, you have to have 2 T-Test goals each year. One T-Test goal will center around our Bingo Board of Innovation, and the second one will be a personal goal. So we ask that you write a SMART goal. A SMART goal is a goal that is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. So T-Test goal setting, 2 SMART goals, due no later than September 31st, and that will be completed through Eduphoria Strive. 1 goal is going to be completed on the Bingo Board of Innovation, which ties to our campus vision of being innovative, and then you'll choose 1 personal goal. Shanda or I will sit and work with you on this. T-Test recommends that goals be closely aligned to descriptors within the rubric. They should be about practice and should be specific. For example, differentiate better is not a specific goal. You need to pick a dimension in which you'd like to improve. And so I'm going to go back up here. So if you were going to focus on differentiation, I encourage teachers to pick a descriptor under accomplished or distinguished in an area that you'd like to focus, and that essentially would be your goal. The activity should both spell out the steps you will take to accomplish the goal so we can determine if those steps were effective and determine what goal accomplishment will look like. And then the goal setting and professional development plan, it'll get rated at the end of the year. That's in dimensions 4.2 and 4.3. And so we'll cover that in your summative. Shanda is going to be the appraiser for the ELAR teachers and the history teachers, and I will be the appraiser for the math and science teachers, and then we evenly split up the elective teachers. And so we will make sure that you know who your appraiser is this year. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get with Shanda or I, and we will be happy to answer any questions that you have. Hope you have a great day.